You are listening to Penne Pyro, Book 2 of the Jade Sommer Series, written by Nicolette Pierce. Copyright 2021. Audio copyright 2025 by Pierced Heart Publishing. Digitally narrated with full cast of voices. Chapter 31. The next night, I returned to the restaurant after my last delivery. Aunt Dot was cleaning her workstation and humming. I had never seen a person so happy to come back to work as she was. She was almost like a new woman. While I knew this change wouldn't last long, I took advantage of it nonetheless. She had no complaints when I snuck in a few new vegetables into the cooler. And even better, I got to test the lasagna stir-fry. Weird, yes. But it was progress. Lily seemed to have fun coming up with the recipe with Aunt Dot. Storing the helmet in a locker, I then headed to the office to hand in my cash and receipts to Ross. "How was everything tonight?" I asked.
Good. No drama. Even Aunt Dot is in a good mood.
I know. I've never heard her hum before.
Logan was here.
Oh. Okay.
Not gonna ask why?
Probably to talk to you.
He gave us the latest on the Penne Pyro and Avery.
That's nice. Ross eyed me.
For someone who scarily takes after Nana, I would have thought you'd be itching for an update.
One might think that. If they didn't also know how terrible I felt about how it all went down. Yes, the Penne Pyro was caught, but I might have lost Logan in the process. So, no. I didn't want to know anything about the Pyro or Avery or Logan.
"Hey,"
Kobe said, peeking into the office.
"I'm out of here for the night."
See you tomorrow.
"Jade, did you check out the link I sent you?"
No. I just got back. Why?
"The video from last night is trending. We need to do more of these mystery-solving videos. People are gobbling them up."
I'll take a look at it later. But there was no way he could talk me into more videos of any kind. I was done making a fool of myself for the internet. When Kobe left, I told Ross I would close the books for the night. As he stood, I asked, "How was your date the other night?"
Not good.
"I'm sorry."
Me too.
"There's always Mila," I said. He groaned.
She's nice, but I can't handle her. She's just too much.
"What about Lily?"
What about her?
"Ask her out. She'd love it." Ross paused and then shook his head.
It'd be weird. We grew up together.
"Logan and I grew up together too."
And look where you are now.
"True. Just ask her out for a drink or coffee. She's such a sweet, genuine person. So much better than your past girlfriends."
Hey,
"Admit it. Your past girlfriends were superficial. Lily is the complete opposite." Ross thought for a moment.
I'll think about it.
I peeked out to the kitchen. "Lily?"
Yeah?
I couldn't see her, just heard her voice, which meant she might have been in the pantry. "Want to go out for a drink at the Rusty Screw tonight?"
Sure.
I leaned back into the office. "Looks like you just got yourself a date."
Jade, I'm gonna kill you.
"Get in back of the line. Now go. I have papers to finish so I can get out of here." He glared at me, but then walked out of the office. I watched as he stopped at the open pantry door. Lily stepped out, and the two of them walked out to the front. Lily eyed me questioningly as they passed the office. I smiled and waved.
"I'm heading out too,"
Aunt Dot said.
"You okay here alone?"
"I'll be fine." Sitting down at the desk, I checked to see what Ross had done so far.
Got a minute?
I turned to find Logan standing at the door. "When did you get here?"
Just now. Ross and Lily let me in.
Logan was the last person I wanted to see right now. "What's up?" I asked, trying to be nonchalant.
How much longer do you have? I can drop you off at home.
"It's okay. I'm sure you want to get back to Avery."
Jade, I asked how much longer.
15 minutes or so. But I'm fine. I'll hire a ride if it makes you feel better. He sighed and sat on the edge of the desk, which gave me a better view of his face. You look tired, I said.
I didn't sleep well.
No one would sleep well if their fiancé was lit on fire and in the hospital. How is she? I didn't want to ask, but I was brought up to be polite against Nana's better judgment.
She's better than the doctors had originally thought. Some of the burns on her arms and legs will need time to heal. She's going to a hairstylist tomorrow to fix her hair, but she's supposed to make a full recovery.
Good. I returned to my papers.
Jade, that's not the only reason I couldn't sleep.
Oh, were you hyped up from the arrest? He put his hand on my paper, making me look at him.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. You scared the hell out of me when I saw you at the scene. You put yourself in danger. I took that terrified feeling and turned it on you in anger. I'm sorry.
You scared me too, you know. You didn't answer my texts. No one knew where you were. What happened?
When you sent the spreadsheet, pieces started fitting together. I was working with another department trying to get some headway and cut through the red tape so we could arrest Jory and charge him. It was taking longer than I thought, and I had left my phone in my squad. I should have taken a moment to go get it, but I was pressed for time. When I saw all the messages and then the group text from Nana, I panicked.
I glanced back at my papers. Well, it's done now. Maybe you and Avery can have another engagement party when she's better.
Jade, I asked you a question a while ago. You never answered.
I knew what question he was referring to, but I played dumb. Not sure what you're talking about.
If I wasn't with Avery, would you have still pushed me away?
Oh, that.
Yeah, that. Still don't want to answer me?
Not particularly.
Why not?
I glanced at him. Because it doesn't matter. You're with Avery.
Not anymore?
You're not? He shook his head. She got mad about me again, didn't she? I surmised. Maybe Avery broke up with Logan.
Well, there was that. But things have been strained for a little while now. Last night made me realize how much of a strain it had been. Seeing Kobe's video and how out of control she was didn't help.
I didn't mean for him to send you that part.
I'm glad he did send me the whole video. I think I saw her for her true self for the first time.
He stood.
And if I'm being completely honest, when I arrived at the scene, I wasn't thinking about Avery until you told me she was hurt. Prior to that night, I had wanted to have a conversation with her to cancel the party. Things just got out of hand.
He was going to cancel the party? I tried not to smile, but I'm sure I did. Yes, they definitely got out of hand.
Are we good?
Yes, I said, standing. We're good.
And if I give you a hug, are we still good?
Maybe. I won't know until you do. He smiled as he tugged me to him and wrapped his arms around me.
Well, you haven't pushed me away yet. I take this as a good sign.
It's a very good sign. My phone chimed with a text. He let go even though I was perfectly happy to ignore the message.
Take your time and finish up here. I'll be back in a minute.
When he left, I pulled out my phone to read a message from Sparrow.
I don't have the money yet, but looks like you are in demand. They want you to do another match.
No more matches. I'm done.
Sorry, kid. It's out of my hands. It's the company who is demanding it, and they aren't people you can say no to. I'll send you the details.
I sank down to the chair with a curse. What was I going to do? Should I tell Logan? The company was not an organization you messed around with. And when cops start nosing into their affairs, those cops aren't heard from again. A noise in the kitchen had me jumping out of the chair. I looked out to find Logan at the prep table. He pulled something out of a paper bag. "What's that?" I asked. He looked up with a smile.
Mr. Lee's dumplings.
"How did you get them?" The building is still boarded up.
Mr. Lee is selling them at his brother's bakery until he gets his restaurant back up and running.
I hurried over. And you're sharing?
Yes. These were going to be a bribe if you didn't forgive me.
And they would have worked too. I inhaled the scent of beef, pork, mushrooms, and onion.
I'll warm them for a few minutes, but take however long you need to close for the night.
I'll be done in 3 minutes.
I thought you said 15 minutes.
That's before you brought dumplings. I hurried back to the desk to finish the paperwork and pushed all other thoughts out of my mind, which was a good thing, because if I had to worry about the company right now, I wouldn't be able to drool over dumplings and Logan, and both were very drool-worthy. The company could wait. For now.